Are you guys ready? The playoff picture is starting to take shape, and I'm excited because last week I kind of kicked Eric's ass. Let's see if that continued. Welcome to the newest episode of SDW.
Super Dario World!
Alright, so full disclosure, I did not watch a minute, and I mean a minute, of football this weekend. Like, not at all. That's not the wrong. That's the mic. Yeah. I'm pretty sure you keep an eye out, but no, you got it wrong there. Yeah.
You have the wrong one up there.
You're just freaking out, man.
I was like, oh, we're too low. We gotta scream.
We gotta be louder. For the audience to hear our thoughts.
Yes.
Yeah. So I did not watch a minute of football. I was actually in a situation where I did not have internet most of the time, and the people I was with did not care about the NFL. So they were very interested in NASCAR for some reason. I guess there's like a Mexican driver or something. I couldn't care less. But so Eric, you're gonna be carrying most of this episode, all right? So we will, before I get into it, let me just give a quick reminder that in the comments, questions, or suggestions, you can usually find me at Super Dario World on YouTube and on Twitch, live streaming. Well, not this week. In fact, you know what? Forget about that. If you want to contact me, you can do that on Instagram at DarioSDW and at Super Dario World. I will be traveling again, so you can check out my stories there. I usually load fun stuff. If not, then whatever. It doesn't matter. Let's move on to the NFL Week 13 and me and Eric's competition for basically it's a bitch slap competition. Whoever ends up most points at the end of the season wins. So far, I am a few points ahead.
I did better this week.
You did better this week? I have no idea.
I did.
I have no idea. We'll see. We're going to check out the scores. Let's see. I've got the scores up. I'm ready to hear. Right. All right. Got all the scores up. And let's begin to the first game of the week. Oh, by the way, something very important this week. We're starting to see the playoff picture kind of take shape, right? That's exciting stuff. I love the playoff picture.
First elimination.
We had the first elimination, which was shocking.
Which was not the Lions.
Even more shocking so, right? So let's first off, let's go through the playoff picture here, right here. And then let's make it a little bit bigger. All right, so there you go. The playoff picture is looking pretty interesting. Strangely enough, I wouldn't have ever predicted this at the beginning of the season. Patriots at the top of the AFC, and
it feels like I don't know. We're back 5 years ago.
Yeah, it's very bizarre. Then you got the second seed's the Titans, third seed is the Baltimore Ravens, fourth seed's the Chiefs, then fifth seed's the Chargers, sixth seed's the Bengals, and seventh seed is the Bills, who just collapsed completely. They just imploded. So I don't think they're even going to be there very long. And the only elimination from the playoff picture so far is the the Houston Texans. So oddly enough, the Lions are not eliminated, which is a shocker, but okay. All right.
Well, okay. Lions beat the Vikings this week.
Yes.
So they're in the same division. Theoretically, they have the tiebreaker, right?
Yes. They have a chance to catch up, I guess.
They won't.
If they go on a major run. So in the NFC, we got the Arizona Cardinals number 1, Packers number 2, the Buccaneers number 3, Cowboys number 4, Rams number 5, Washington number 6, and the 49ers number 7. Everybody else is still in the hunt, and we'll get back to this probably at the end, but let's begin with the first game of last week, which was the Saints versus the Cowboys. I'm not exactly sure where they played. They played in New Orleans. So the winner here is the Cowboys beat the Saints 27-17. What did you think of this game? Again, I didn't watch a single minute of football. Eric?
Did I watch that game? No, I was working.
All right. Then you're useless too. This is great. This is great content.
Yeah, the Cowboys really.
Yeah,
I mean, they really
went out
killed
there.
it
They
there.
played football. All right, both of us.
They play good ball, you know.
Yeah,
get some yards.
Got there. All right, so
made some points.
All right, both of us had the Cowboys, so both of us did not make any points. And could you ask them to stop making noise?
Why? What do you mean? The Cowboys won.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, what are you doing?
I don't know. I'm confused. I'm very confused. All right, so both of us got a point there. Next.
Yeah, I mean, I think the real story there is. Shit. Who was quarterback? Yeah, it was the Taysom Hill game.
Oh wait, yeah, I actually did hear this.
It felt like a long time ago. Yeah, Taysom Hill just he got injured. His finger. Did he break his finger?
I don't know, but I just saw him have like a bunch of interceptions and stuff, which is usually not good for your NFL debut.
Yeah, I mean, for some reason, like to me, once he got hurt, I would have put Simeon back. Or is he hurt?
I don't know. I gotta tell you, I have no idea. The point is, Taysom Hill did not look good, and so the Saints are not in a good position at all whatsoever.
Saints not looking good.
Next, we have the Colts taking on the Texans in...
Talk about a team that is looking good.
Houston. Yeah, the Colts just dominated the Texans, but which is not a very impressive thing to say. But you know, a W's a W, and it was a let's see, a dominant score, 31-0. What'd you think of that one?
And Colts defense is amazing. They run the ball like nobody else, and the Texans suck balls. I don't think Tyrod Taylor played either.
Really?
I think he's back injured.
Damn, that guy, his career, it's just terrible.
Yeah.
All right, so both of us get a point there. We both have the Colts. Next, we have the Vikings losing to the Lions. The Lions are no longer a winless team. They officially have their first win of the season at home against the Vikings, 29-27.
They celebrated like they won the fucking Super Bowl. They won the whole thing in their minds.
I've heard that the last minute of this game was quite fascinating.
Last minute was like a Tom Brady classic, like coming back, you know, only it was Goff and the Lions.
Which is really weird.
Which is really weird to say, and also they were trying their best to lose.
Why? What do you mean?
Because I mean, they were getting delays of games, like people weren't catching balls. It was Lions football.
That was classic Lions football.
But for some reason, the Vikings forgot how to play defense.
Well, listen, the Vikings also love to lose at the last second. It's kind of their thing.
I felt good for the Lions.
You know, you're happy for them.
Like Goff immediately runs and goes wild with.
Ironically,
MCDC.
I'd been picking the Lions to win week after week, and this is the first time I was like, you know what, fuck the Lions. And of course, now they win. Of course, you know why? Because I don't know shit about fuck. That's why they won. Anyway, moving on. Next game, we got the Giants, the New York Football Giants, taking on the Miami Dolphins in Miami, and they got whooped 20-9. Eric?
I mean, that's not a whooping, but yeah. The Dolphins have been getting their shit together.
Dude,
I don't know if
Dolphins
they
have a good defense. I was watching the highlights, and I have Saquon Barkley, and they showed this highlight of Saquon Barkley making an amazing one-handed catch, and then just getting stomped by the Miami defense. So that defense is actually legit. I've been talking up the Dolphins for a while now.
They've been winning. That's all that matters.
That defense has been looking really, really good. Really, really scary, you know, if you're going up against them. Next, we got the Buccaneers taking on the Falcons in Atlanta. And was this a whooping? Would you call this a whooping?
I don't care, but the Falcons lose.
Falcons lose 30-17.
Fuck them.
Okay, I guess that's all we need to say about that. Next,
Gronk is all the way back too, making points.
Yeah, dude. Like I have Brady in my fantasy league. Every single time I turn around, I was like, all right, okay, another touchdown. Cool, another touchdown. Cool, this is great.
Still, we both got killed in fantasy this week.
Yeah, you know, it sucks. Anyway,
well, I went against Jonathan Taylor. I have an excuse.
I don't even know who I went up against. I just know that I was losing. Anyway, next, we have the Eagles taking on the Jets in Jersey. Is it? They play in Jersey, right? Well, New York. Anyway, so
they're the lesser New York team.
Who the hell is this guy?
Minshew Mania was running wild, baby.
Minshew plays for the Eagles?
Minshew, he did.
Minshew plays for the Eagles. So what happened to Hurts?
He got Hurts.
Hurts got Hurts. He's out?
Hurts is Hurts.
All right, so
I don't know if it's permanent Hurts, but he will be back.
So I saw a little bit of the scores for this game. The Jets actually had it. I actually had the Jets to win this game, if you remember.
I do.
And
seeing that. And,
yeah.
And who do I have to win?
You have the... Shut up.
I believed in Minshew Mania.
You believed in Minshew Mania? You didn't know Minshew Mania was going to be there.
No, but I believed in it.
Yeah, fine. I didn't know he was even playing for the Eagles. So yeah, I thought the Jets were going to whoop the Eagles. And they were close until, Minshew Mania went in there, and I guess everything
ran
goes out
wild.
the window. Yeah, ran wild. So, all right.
Jets suck. Now, next question.
Next. Well, Eagles suck more, apparently.
No.
Well, actually, no, they did win. All right, so
yeah,
next. Cardinals taking on the Bears in Chicago, and the Cardinals...
That was bad weather.
Yep, but they still win 33-22.
Well, we'll get to bad weather with the final game.
All right, what'd you think of this game? Murray looking back on shape?
Murray's back. Hopkins is back. Hey, the Bears had no chance.
Yeah, all right, so the Cardinals still looking good.
I don't know if Fields is back for the Bears. Wasn't he injured?
I don't know. I didn't watch the game. That's actually how I began this program, if you remember.
Oh, yeah.
And next, moving on.
Bears suck.
Chargers
but I don't hate him.
Taking
like the Falcons.
on the Bengals in Cincinnati. And I actually followed this game a little bit. I could see, the play-by-play stuff. The NFL app where they tell you each play what happens. I just saw the Bengals fumble like a bunch of times and the Chargers. So it was not that the Chargers won. Like 41-22 does not reflect the score of this game.
The story.
The story is that the Bengals fucked it up. Now, you could give credit to the defense. You could give credit to, they got in their heads or stuff. Or it could just be that they just fucked up.
So I think actually Joey Bosa was out for most of the game with a concussion.
Really?
Yeah,
That's not good.
Which is funny because he's right there.
Yeah. I was like, this.
Maybe that's the concussion play.
You mean this Joey Bosa?
Yeah, but honestly, I saw the game and this score should have me way more optimistic. But honestly, they still played ugly. They were, I think, 24-0 for halftime.
They were losing terrible.
And then they got back to like 22 unanswered points.
Yeah.
And then they
went on a roll. So listen,
it's one of those things like, why are you letting this happen?
It could be.
Can you just win?
They did win. They did win. So it could be that this is, they're getting their act together finally, or it could just be that the Bengals are not for real. So I actually had the Bengals this week at the Chargers, so you ended up winning that one. Of
course, that's why I'm wearing my hat.
That's why you're wearing your hat? All right, there you go. So we'll see what this means for the future of the Chargers. Next, we have the we do know what this means for the future of the Chargers. And if we go back here for the playoff picture thing, which shows us that the Chargers are above the Bengals. So technically, they are better seated at the moment because they have the tiebreaker. Am I correct?
Yeah, and now they just need the Chiefs to lose one.
Can you explain to me why the Bills are below them? They're 7-5.
More divisional games lost?
Maybe. I don't know.
Well, Bills have lost against the Patriots and Miami?
I don't know. And why are the Colts 7-6? And everybody else
they won 7?
They still haven't had a bye week?
I don't think so.
All right. Okay, well, we'll go back to this eventually. So let's see. Where were we? Nope. All right. The other LA team, the Jaguars took on the Rams in LA, and unsurprisingly, the Rams whooped them.
I'm not convinced.
You're not convinced?
No, it was...
Are they still not a legit team?
They should be.
Yeah, I mean, they have all
they
the
really
pieces.
should be, but I'm not convinced with this game. This was just the Jaguars being the Jaguars.
Okay.
Like, you had Urban Meyer going to LA. Like, the guy was going to, obviously, party it up. He didn't care about the game.
He's gonna what even is football? I don't even know. Yeah. The Rams, they finally broke their losing streak. I mean, they lost 3 in a row. They really needed it.
But against the Jaguars.
Yeah, I mean, again, if you just go back into the playoff picture, they are the 5th seed right now. They're 8-4, which is not terrible. The next 2 teams are 6-6.
But I kind of feel them like the Cowboys, where it's like, yeah, they're winning right now. But I mean, they got a good record, but I don't feel good about them.
No, but the difference with the Rams is the Rams, I feel they have pieces on both sides that if they just manage to work together, it's going to be an amazing thing. Because we saw them in the beginning of the season. They were gelling. Things were going good. Then
it was actually until they started getting the star players that started doing poorly.
Yeah.
Like they got Von Miller, they got Odell.
Yeah, it's really weird. But all right, we'll see what happens next week. Next, we have the Washington football team whooping the Raiders in Vegas, 17-15. In what would you call this game? Ugly? Stupid?
Bad football.
Bad football?
Yeah.
All right.
Heineke gave me 13 points? Get out of here.
Hate that man.
Nobody needs you.
Next, we have
I'm back to the tennis thrill.
A divisional game. The Ravens losing to the Steelers in Pittsburgh, which again, it's a divisional game.
I heard an interesting story that's coming out from the Steelers that basically Roethlisberger is saying this is my last ride.
All right.
So, he's playing the season, then he might be done.
Okay.
So I can see that being like a motivator for the rest of the team, being like, all right, fuck it, let's do one last one for big old Ben.
Yeah, well, listen, the Steelers right now are outside looking in, but barely.
But they can bring it back.
Yeah, they're 6-5-1. So if they go on a run, they could even overtake the Ravens. The Ravens are 8-4. That's not.
It's doable.
It's doable.
I mean, they have the tiebreaker.
They have the tiebreaker, and they have a tie, so which gives them half a game. Yeah. So they're not at 6-5.
And the Ravens keep losing weird games.
Yeah, it's still, that division is still very much up for grabs, especially with the Bengals sitting there at 7-5. Yeah. So we'll see how it goes. Next, let's see, where was it? No, this is last week. All right, we got the 49ers taking on the Seattle Seahawks in Seattle and losing 23-30. Who the hell saw this coming? I thought Seattle was on the way out. I thought they were on the downward slope. What the hell's happening?
I don't know. This felt like a classic Russell Wilson
Comeback.
yeah, like they're playing like they haven't played in a long time. Obviously, it's a divisional rival. Obviously, I personally don't think Garoppolo's that good. Still, Kittle did like 21 points in fantasy.
Listen, I don't understand it. I don't understand the Seahawks. I don't understand the 49ers. The 49ers are flaky as fuck, but the Seahawks have been terrible this season, except, in divisional games. In divisional games, they've been doing good. So, I don't know. So, let's see. I had the Washington football teams, and I had the Ravens, and I had the 49ers, so I lose points in all of them. You have the Ravens, so you lose points there too, and you have the 49ers too, so you lose points there too.
Yeah, I think we tied in the rest of them.
Yeah. Next, we have the Chiefs taking on the Broncos at home, right? Yeah, the Chiefs were at home.
Yeah.
Whooping them 22-9. So what are the Broncos? Or what are the Chiefs?
The Broncos are not good. The Chiefs are playing... one thing I didn't expect to say this season, their defense looks great.
Really?
Yeah. Like, there was one point in this season where they were literally the worst in every category. For some reason, they brought it back. I don't know how.
All right.
And I don't know if they got back, like, key players from injuries. They're...
I told you, the Chiefs tend to win... Andy Reid tends to win after the bye. He has a really good record about that, so...
And also, apparently Mahomes has never lost against the Broncos.
Really?
Yeah. So...
Lucky bastard.
Yeah.
Next, the final game of the week. Where the hell is it? No. Do I not have an image for it? Oh, my God.
Just look up Star Wars.
Was it week 14? Let me see. Where images? That's good enough.
Yeah, that's basically the story of
That's basically the story of the game. All right, here we go. Boom. The Patriots beat the Buffalo Bills.
This was
New York. That's Buffalo, New York.
This was a weird game.
Why was it weird?
There were 30-mile-an-hour winds in the field.
And the Bills were not running the ball.
Mac Jones threw 3 passes. The whole game. He threw the ball 3 times.
Okay.
Allen threw it like 25.
All right.
Belichick just said, all right, so
30-mile-an-hour winds. Let's just run it.
We're just running it, and the Bills haven't been able to stop the run.
No.
And guess what? This was not an exception.
Nope.
This was an ugly, ugly football game. I think the Bills kicker missed a field goal that would have made it a lot easier for them to tie at the end. Or actually win with a field goal.
30-mile-an-hour winds? No wonder.
But it was like...
you know what?
The story of this game was Bill Belichick is still the smartest head coach.
You win the games up here, guys. You win the games up here.
Yeah, it's like he doesn't care. He doesn't care how he wins. He doesn't care about, hey, Mac Jones, any like rookie numbers, yeah. This is gonna destroy Mac Jones's average.
Yeah.
On the rookie of the year thing. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't have to be sexy.
A win is a win.
A win's a win. There you go.
And they beat Buffalo at home, winning their division. I'll take it.
Yeah.
Like if I'm them, I'll take it.
Yeah, this is basically the AFC East is set once again. So the Bills, I don't think they have a chance anymore.
I was telling Dario, I think we're seeing like the Star Wars sequels with the Patriots.
All right,
where it's like
yeah,
where Emperor Bill Belichick no longer has Darth Brady.
Darth Brady, all right.
Now he has Kylo Mac.
Kylo
Mac Jones.
Mac Jones. All right. So this brings us to a playoff picture. Who's on the hot seat right now? So the teams who are on the hot seat probably are the ones that are in the dance. And in the AFC, the ones that have the most to lose are the Bills. The Bills, I think, are the easiest ones to bring down.
How far away from them are the...
What do you mean?
The rest of the division?
The Steelers are 6-5. The Bills are 7-5. So the Steelers, I think, have a chance at
I think the Colts are going to
take down the Bills. So let's when we go through the games this week, we'll go through which ones actually have playoff implications. So,
actually, Colts beat the Bills, right?
I believe so.
So after they have the bye, they should be in and the Bills out.
Maybe. I mean, if they catch up,
Dolphins might even overtake them.
Yeah, actually, Yeah, with the bye, it depends. If the Bills lose again,
Yeah.
so who knows? Next, all right. So let's go through the games of the week, and then we'll see which ones actually have playoff implications. So first off, we got the Vikings taking on the Steelers. Like we said, both teams are still alive. This game will be in Minneapolis. Who do you like? Oh, by the way, let's add up the points from last week. So we both had one there. I think you actually caught up quite a lot. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 points, which brings you up to 33.5. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which brings me to 34.5. So
1 point differential.
1 point. It's getting close. It's getting close. It's getting nippy.
I voted with my heart.
All right.
I'm gonna do that the entire week this week.
All right. So you got Steelers taking on the Vikings. Minneapolis. Both teams still very much alive. Let's see the playoff picture here. Minneapolis is 5-7. The 49ers 6-6. They could still make it to the dance. They're very much in there. So how do you feel about them?
I hate the Steelers, and the Vikings lost to the Lions.
Okay.
I feel like losing to the Lions has to be either the biggest heartbreaker or the biggest motivator.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna go with motivator. Give me the Vikings.
Vikings. All right.
I think the Steelers really want to win for Ben, but I think they suck.
Okay. I'm gonna go opposite. I think that in the NFL, the thing you need the most is something that pushes the players. You need something to motivate you. And it seems like the Steelers did not have that. Now they do. And so I think the whole Big Ben thing actually pushes them forward and gives them the win. So
Right. It's good that I made up that story to trick you.
you son of a bitch. Next, we have the Saints taking on the Jets in New York. Let's see playoff implications here. The Saints are standing at 5-7 again. The 49ers are only 6-6. They could still do it. The Jets, on the other hand, they are, let's see,
They're dead.
3-9.
They're dead.
They are, yeah. They're probably going to be them and the Lions are the next ones out. No, maybe the Jaguars.
I think the Jets still have to play the Patriots again, right?
Yeah. So, who do you like for this game? Both teams, not fantastic.
Yeah, both teams. I'm not a fan.
Taysom Hill. You like Taysom Hill? Actually, I go first. I think that the Saints at home, well, the Saints at home are a different team and they just lost. The Jets, I don't know, man. They feel weird. Like, they should have won this week, but then all of a sudden, Minshew Mania came out of nowhere.
Minshew Mania, trips you up, man. It takes you up, you start buying bandanas. You start growing out your facial hair in weird ways. It's a weird thing.
It's a weird thing. I'm going to go with the Jets. I'm just going to stick with it because the Saints still feel like they have it this season. So I'm gonna go with the Jets. Who do you pick?
I was going to go with the Jets.
Go with the gut. You say you're going to go with your heart, right? I think you're going to go with your heart, right?
Yeah. I'm going to go with my heart. Give me the Saints.
Saints?
Yeah.
All right. Next, we have the Falcons taking on the Panthers in Carolina. Who do you like? Again, these don't really matter for playoff implications.
Okay. Give me the Panthers. I hate the Falcons.
Okay, easy.
That is voting with my heart.
I agree. Panthers. I like them too. Next, we have the Seahawks.
Plus, they're coming off a bye.
All right, let's go quick. We have the Seahawks taking on the Texans in Houston. They both suck, but I'm gonna go with the Seahawks because they suck less.
I'm gonna go with a team that's not out of the playoffs.
That is true. They actually have something to play for. So Seahawks.
I like how you actually started writing it before I even said it.
Yeah. So let's see.
It's the Seahawks.
Let's see what it's here. Seahawks. They are how far behind?
Really far behind.
They're 4-8. Again, 6-6 is not like
no, because they
like the NFC is really tough, top heavy. Like 10-2, 8-4, and then it's 6-6. So 6-6, they could actually still make it. There's still a lot of football to be played this season.
Wait, no, Wait, go up.
What?
No,
Ram?
it's Cardinals, Rams, 49. No, they're out.
Cardinals are 10-2.
Cardinals, Rams, 49ers.
49ers are 6-6.
Well, I mean, if they can overtake the 49ers.
Yeah, and they have the tiebreaker right now.
Sure.
So, again, they still have something to play for. Next, we have the Chiefs taking on the Oakland Raiders in
Las Vegas.
Las Vegas.
No,
So-
they're in.
Okay, so this one's...
I meant Las Vegas Raiders.
Yeah. So, who are you picking?
Give me the Cheferinos.
Yeah, I don't like it, but, I mean, they're starting to play good ball, and they whooped the Raiders a couple of weeks ago. So, next...
Plus, I never feel bad about the Raiders losing.
True. Next, we have the Ravens taking on the Browns in Cleveland. The Browns. I don't know. The Browns just came off a bye week. It could be that they get lucky. The Ravens just lost.
Who won earlier?
I don't know. But, you know...
It's not like it matters at this point.
I'm gonna go with the Browns, just for fun.
Really?
Yeah. Why not?
The Browns.
Browns.
I'm gonna go with the Browns. Give me the Ravens.
Ravens, okay. Next, we have the Washington football team taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Interesting matchup. Interesting matchup. Who do you like? Both have playoff implications. Let's see, both of them right now. They're in the dance. 6-6, 8-4. Where they're playing for the division.
They're playing in Washington.
Yep. What do you like?
Give me the Cowboys on paper.
Cowboys. You know, I'm gonna keep riding the Washington football team.
The WFT.
WFT. They've been playing ugly football but winning, so I'm gonna stick with them.
All right, this week's gonna be interesting in our points.
Yeah. Next, we have the Jaguars taking on the Titans. The Titans are in the dance. They're 8-4. They've played
coming off a bye.
Yeah, they played good enough to stay up there. I mean, like the AFC, only the Patriots stand out. Everybody else is 8-4 or 7-5. It's really close. So who do you like?
Divisional rivals, but I will go with the Titties.
The Titties? I'm sorry. All right, okay. I agree with you.
I understood the confusion with Urban Meyer.
Yeah, I agree. By the way, I think I was going first, but whatever, doesn't matter.
Oh.
Next, we have, let's see, the New York Football Giants taking on the Los Angeles Chargers. I go first, and I guess I go first twice. The Giants have really nothing to play for. The chance for them catching up, and the Chargers, if they don't win this one, like I don't know what to do with them anymore. I'm going with Chargers.
I hate the Chargers, so I'm going with the Chargers.
Fair enough. That makes sense. The Lions coming off the biggest win of the season, taking on the Denver Broncos. Who do you like?
Oh, this is actually hard. Because the Broncos stink.
Yeah.
Give me the Lions.
Lions.
I'm gonna go with the Lions this week. I'm gonna go with the Lions.
You're going Lions? You crazy bastard.
I'm taking the Broncos.
I'm gonna go Broncos. Yeah, the Broncos at home. I'm gonna take them. I'm not an idiot. Next, we have the 49ers taking on the Bengals. Interesting matchup. Both teams in the playoffs. Both teams not doing particularly great recently.
Both lost.
Who do you think is going to make it?
Where are they playing?
They're playing in Cincinnati.
They don't have an indoor practice facility. I'm gonna take the 49ers.
49ers? All right. I disagree with you. I'm gonna take the Bengals on this one. Bengals at home. You get the cold. You know, the California boys, they can't handle cold. Crazy.
You know, it's not like Brady or anything's from California.
Exactly. Next.
Or Rodgers.
We have the Buffalo Bills taking on the Buccaneers. The Bills facing the Demon. The Demon.
They've heard only of him in legend.
Listen, the Bills are on the way. They're going downhill. The Buccaneers looks like they're getting their shit together. I'm gonna go with the GOAT on this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna say PTSD wins here.
PTSD? They can't handle it? Can't handle it? Next, do you imagine back-to-back weeks?
Right?
Yeah, back-to-back weeks. Do you lose to Belichick and Brady?
It'll be like business as usual.
All right, okay. This feels like 2019 all over again. Next, we have the
Feels like the entire 2000s.
Chicago Bears taking on the Green Bay Packers. Does Aaron Rodgers still fucking own the Bears?
Daddy,
I've owned you my entire fucking life. Does he still own them? That's the question. They're playing in Green Bay.
Well, I mean, they're going to visit him now.
So
I'm saying that the landlord's gonna cash in.
all right. Yep, I agree. Packers. They
Coming off a bye.
I think that they're the best team in the NFC right now. They don't have the best record, but I think they've been playing the best and most consistent football.
I mean, they had a bye, so
yeah. So we'll see how that goes. Good chance for Rodgers to recover, and a good game to recover. So here next, finally,
it's always happy for when it's the Packers beating the Bears.
Finally, we got the Rams taking on the Cardinals, the Arizona Cardinals. Divisional matchup, important game for both teams, especially for the Rams who want to catch up and be the number 1 seed. Who do you think takes this one? Again, if you want to see the rankings, Arizona Cardinals 10-2, Rams 8-4. So they can still catch up.
And the Cards already beat them, right?
Yeah.
Who have the Cards lost again? They lost against...
It was weird teams. It doesn't really matter.
No, they lost against the Packers.
Okay.
And they lost... Saints?
Okay. Let me see. Cardinals. They lost against
The Panthers.
the Panthers. Yeah, they lost weird games. It was with the backup.
Okay.
So those are the only 2 losses. What do you think? The Rams kept their shit together or no?
I'm going with my dark horse.
Going with the Cardinals?
Yeah.
All right, I'm just going to keep things interesting. I'm going to say that the Rams win this one. They have more to play for, I think. And I don't know. I think they might be getting their shit together. So there you go. Those are our picks for this week.
Very
different. We went very different.
How about you put it on the screen quickly so I can remember it?
There you go. It's on the screen. You can check it out. We went very different. We took some risks. That's it.
I took the Lions.
Yeah, you took the Lions, which is really weird. That's it for today, though. As always, any comments, questions, or suggestions, you can find me at Super Dario World on YouTube and on Twitch, and on Instagram at DarsDW and at Super Dario World. As always, thanks for joining me, and I'll see you again next time.